Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So at the heart of your reading, we have the clover and the sun. The clover fell in the reverse position and the sun in the upright. And so what this tells me is you could be having relationship problems with that clover being reversed. There could have been a breakup. This can signal some type of heartbreak, feeling down on your luck. You could be hoping for that lucky break, hoping to get clarity or find a solution to your problem, you or them. You may be with the sun wanting to return something to health, okay, because it can speak to good health of something. You may be hoping for something good to come your way. And so here we have the first card out in your reading, and it is the wolf. And so the wolf is watching. He's watching from a distance. Wolves are selective, so they are watching someone in particular. They are perhaps hunting for information, and definitely this is what I feel with the clover and the sun. It could be that they themselves have withdrawn and put themselves in this position because the Seven of Wands is reversed. So they gave up on something, walked away from something that they greatly desired. They were in fact fighting for this at one point, but then kind of gave up. They felt like see, we have the Fool and we have the Fool again, but look at the position of the Fool, and it just tells the whole story as to why they walked away. You know, they were afraid it was going to blow up in their face. Look at that volcano. They were afraid if they followed their heart that they were going to incur loss, that they wouldn't get what they desired, that they would get their heart broken. And so this is why they pulled back and are watching. They're trying to shed light on that particular situation with the lantern here. And so I feel like they're looking back at a situation that they may have. They ran from that situation. There could have been, they may have been deceiving themselves. They may not have been honest with themselves about something pertaining to the emotions. They are, okay, listen. Whatever this person left behind them is still greatly desired. It's like they can't stop thinking about it, and they're wondering if they've deceived themselves. They want to come back and find this out, okay, or find something out, or explain, or even to apologize. But it's like, and they've been thinking about this for some time, so it has to, a period of time or a long period of time may have passed between when this suddenly occurred. I feel like it suddenly occurred of a sudden. I don't even think they were expecting it themselves. They just, it's something that came upon them, and it just, it's like they snapped. It's like it just happened. They were, it could be something that was in the process of being moved to a calmer shore, but they were carrying all of those swords. You see, they're carrying swords ashore here and carrying them their swords here, looking back constantly over their shoulder. Um, this person, the reason this is why it ended suddenly. This was that unexpected result. And so what Temperance is saying here is that adjustments in this person's thinking was needed, or is needed, depending where you are in this energy. Adjustments in the thinking is needed before they can return. They must find that root issue. What caused this? They need to see it with that Eight of Swords in the reverse. This person needs to rescue themselves. Yes. Okay. So they have been fantasizing about a new beginning, or this could also be twofold. It could be that there's a realization that something in the past, if that indeed was being moved to a calmer shore, that something was imagined. And this could also be somebody who, if I look, because all the cards connect, if I look here, this is somebody who is thinking of breaking their own rule. Imagine they had to have a rule. So they had a rule having to do with relationships and heartbreak. That tells you where their thoughts or what was directing their thoughts. Or it even tells you a bit about their history with relationships, which clearly was not all good if they had to make a rule. So it's like, and you see, this has to do with choices and hidden emotions, things that they never dealt with. Now they are faced with this. They need to rescue themselves. Now this is about breaking their own rule that they made to come back to you, to have this new beginning with you that they dream of. There they are, thinking. Something has been brought to their attention while they've been reflecting in that castle. The castle is a place of isolation, a place where they've actually retreated to. They did this. And they may be questioning an action or a repetitive action or experience that they've had. Yeah. It could be that they're questioning their behavior when it comes to or what has led up to where they came from, what has led up to their current situation. Justice is here, so there were consequences for their action or even repetitive actions. They may be questioning, looking back at the common thread, especially when it comes to relationships and troubled relationships and their relationships not working. This is happening for a reason. whatever they're seeing here in this isolation period, I feel allows for healing to occur within them. And ultimately, when they start healing within them, then the outer world just falls into place. And so, justice is about an apology, an explanation, getting to the truth or speaking to the truth. It is speaking the truth, seeing the truth, doing the right thing or being fair. Maybe they feel that they weren't fair now in hindsight after this period of reflection. The cat is curiosity, so they're curious perhaps about the cauldron, which is whether they could transform. It's about transforming something from negative to positive, or rebirthing something, bringing it back to life. This could be about emotions, shedding light with the lantern, seeking information about a healing, about a transformation, or seeking information through the truth that allows within them, that allows for this healing and this transformation to occur. They're juggling a couple of different ideas having to do with a future decision, or choices about a future decision, about this could be about releasing something they've been holding on to. Yeah, because see, they've been resistant to change. They've been resistant to maybe changing their thoughts, because clearly an adjustment, Temperance is saying an adjustment was needed or is needed in the thoughts, being honest with oneself, no longer being in denial. And so look at this. Wow, it's just, I'm staring at these cards. Death in reverse on this 7 of coins. See, he's walking away, playing it safe. Oh, I'll just take what I have and I'll just go over here. I'll just go over here where it's safe, That mentality needs to change. There's some information they hold here that needs to go, needs to be released. Death is saying that a new beginning awaits. It's time to turn the page. It's time to let go of these things that you've been carrying, some information that they've been carrying. This person doesn't want to look at that information. They've been very, very resistant to looking at that information because they're down low beneath death. Yeah, it's something, oh my gosh. Okay, this is something that they believed. The Hierophant, look, the Hierophant is here on this death card, and he's laying flat on his face. So this is some long-held belief that this person has had, that they've been resistant with the death over here in reverse to look at, to change or to transform. So, and with the Hierophant, we know it's something, some belief. I mean, maybe this is even in changing their rules, or has to do with changing the rules. A period, a break, a pause has occurred between you and another. And this person is in reflection. But what we see is that there is a transformation that they've been in denial about for a long time is finally occurring. It's finally occurring. Yeah. And here we see sudden movement after a pause. They are now ready to drink from the cup. This has taken courage on this person's part. And so we have the owl, the eagle, and the card of joy. So the owl lends you eyes that you need in order to see in the dark around you. So I feel like this has been something you've been avoiding. So the owl, or it's just something that maybe this person was even unaware that they were avoiding it, because the owl is going to light that sector up. Hey, look over here. You didn't see this, did you? Maybe this is why you're stuck here in this tower. You know, I mean, it's very, very possible that they didn't even realize what was going on. So the owl lights up an area where perhaps they were deceiving themselves. It cuts through the shadows to illuminate the real truth. The owl is a reminder to this person to be honest with themselves and to snap out of any lies or denial that's inside of you. Because lying to yourself or to oneself is the way to remain lost in a prison of your own making. The owl appears to ask you to seek the truth in the darkest places within you. Places that you've been resistant or avoiding to go with the death in the reverse. The eagle is your connection to the divine, and it is telling you or them, whoever's energy this is, to don't get too caught up in the tiny little details. Look at the bigger picture. The eagle helps you make your choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray, the eagle always answers. It's time for a moment of conscious contact with the divine. The angels will guide you. The eagle also asks you to try to remember to look at the bigger picture, okay? The joy card marks rewards for efforts put in. So this person is going to be rewarded for their effort. They're putting in the work finally to look at something they've been very resistant to, most likely didn't even realize they were doing it. It was a way of blocking a pain, something that was painful, something they didn't want to deal with, you know. Now it's time to look at it. And this, in this action, it sets them free. And here now they're ready. So adjustments in the thinking is what was needed, and it is what gets done, and there is reward for this effort. Oops, I am so sorry. 1 minute. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. So, yeah, look, the sun at the heart of the reading. Solutions. A return to peace and harmony, peace of mind. A relationship gets back on its feet. Warmth, the warmth is returned here. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.